In this video, I'll show you how you'll be able to avoid the zero views jail on YouTube. I'll show you absolutely everything and what you have to set up and what's most important. For example, this is one of my channels where in the last month I made more than $24,000 with more than 2 million views. And this channel, well, I created it 2 months ago, and in 3 days it already started to get thousands and thousands of views. Since on my channels, I'm doing exactly what I'll show you in this video. By the way, I'll reload the page so you see that everything is absolutely real. And without saying anything more, I'll show you exactly the whole process. That's the important thing. Alright, first, the most important thing to avoid the zero views jail on YouTube isn't the content. Even if your content is bad, you have to have minimum 50 or 100 views, even if your content is really bad. And now, you're going to understand exactly why. The most important thing here is the trust score and warming up the account correctly. And everything I'll show you now. I'll show you one of the methods that the experts in Faceless YouTube are using to be able to test their channels before uploading their first video and how to set up the whole setup. And I'll show you exactly step by step. In fact, I'll set it up myself so you see absolutely everything, how it's done, and you can replicate it. So the first thing you'll need is an aged YouTube channel that basically are accounts from 2006 or 2009 that have a lot of trust from the algorithm because they're accounts created many years ago, so well, they have much more trust than a new account. Then you'll also need a proxy that basically what a proxy is a different IP. I mean, you have an IP in the Wi-Fi of your house that can be flagged, so you'll need a proxy to have a residential IP that's completely new and clean. Then I'll show you how to set this up. And then you'll also need an anti-detect browser that basically is a browser that's not the same as Chrome, that hides your fingerprint and a lot of important data that Chrome doesn't hide. And that make it so YouTube can detect you. And then obviously you'll also need a phone number, an SMS, since your phone number can be linked to other channels and then have problems with that. So now I'll show you how to set this up, and then I'll show you how to test the trust score. How to know the trust score you have before starting to upload videos so that you don't have to upload 30 videos and have them all get 0 views. And so you can upload one video and know if your channel is suitable. And then I'll show you absolutely everything. Let's start with the aged YouTube channel and how to set it up. For that, I've prepared a document with all the websites you're going to need. Basically, this document you'll be able to find in the description of this video, and you'll have the links to all the websites so you don't get lost. That are websites that most of you don't know. So the first website you'll have to go to is this one. That here is where we're going to be able to get the aged YouTube channels. As you see, well, this is the website, and well, as you see here, well, I've bought a ton. As you can see here, I've bought a lot more, but only 50 appear. But I've bought more than 300. Then if you go here to list, you're going to find the list of products, and well, here different channels from different years are going to appear. What I recommend is that you buy a channel from 2006 to 2009 without a video, or a channel from 2006 to 2009 with a video. Obviously, if you buy a channel with a video, it's much better. So I recommend a channel from 2006 to 2009 with a video, or a channel from 2006 to 2009 without a video. One of these two. Then another channel I recommend is the 2015 to 2017 one with the 3 features activated. The YouTube features that it makes you activate for the verification. I also really recommend it, although some channels can come defective, so I don't recommend that you buy them here. I recommend that you buy them on this other website that I've tested it, and it goes pretty well for that type of product. So I recommend that you buy it here, since the ones from this website are much better. So when you have that channel, here you'll go to product orders, and as you see, well, here you'll be able to access the channel. You click here on view, and here the purchase of the channel is going to appear. So here, well, they're going to give you, the first thing is the email, then the password, and then the recovery email that this you'll use to log in. Sometimes they give you a secret key that's like a lot of digits. I mean, it's something like this, for example. They're going to give you like a key like this, so this is a secret key. It depends. Sometimes they give it to you and sometimes not. This works for the Google Authenticator. In this case, they've only given us the recovery email and they haven't given us the secret key. But for example, if you pay attention to this channel, here they did give me the secret key. That's a key like this with a lot of letters and numbers. That's the first thing you have to keep in mind. Here I'm explaining to you more or less the delivery format that these websites have. Then what you have to do, alright, once you already have the Age channel bought, you'll have to start setting up the proxy and the anti-detection browser. For the proxy, I recommend this website. I recommend IP Foxy. That's where I get the proxies. Then here you'll go to IP Foxy through this link. And then here, when you're already registered, you'll go here to where it says Get Started. Then you'll go here. You'll select Static Residential. Alright, you'll select this option, the second option, that's the best. Because if you select another option, well, they're going to give you proxies for data centers that are flagged. So the best is a residential IP that only you have and nobody else can use. Then here in type, you select static, and that's it. Then you can already buy it here. I recommend selecting the US, the one you want, and you can already buy it. So when you have the proxy already bought, in my case I have it bought here. As you see, here you'll have to click this button where it says export. Then you'll click here on confirm, and a text file is going to be exported with the credentials of the proxy, as you can see. So this is the credentials of the proxy. Then the proxy, you'll have to connect it to the anti-detection browser. For that, you'll go to the document, and here you'll be able to access AdsPower through this link that's here. In my case, I already have AdsPower installed since it's a Windows program. Then you'll click here on where it says New Profile. Here I recommend the second browser. Then here in the name, you can put whatever you want. This you leave like this, you don't have to put anything here. Then here where it says proxy setting, you'll click custom. Here in proxy type, you'll put this type. And then here in host, well basically now what you have to do is copy the data that's in the text file. For that, the text file, and you keep filling in the data. The first thing you have to put is the host, that's this here. It comes with this format. And then you have to put the port, that's this. Then you'll copy this key, that would be the username, so you put it here. And then the password, you copy it and you put it here too. Then you click check proxy, and as you see, well, the proxy is already connected. As you see here in location, it says US California, so it's already connected. Then, here in fingerprint, here you'll put disabled. And then here, you'll leave everything on base on IP. Basically what comes by default. So now, well, you don't have to select anything more, and you can click here on OK, and the AdsPower profile is going to be created basically. Then you go here to profiles and you click here on open. So now the AdsPower profile is going to open as you see. Then you'll go here to YouTube, you'll click here on login, and now you do have to connect your Age channel. For that, you go to the website, you copy the email, you paste it here, then you copy the password, you paste it here. And, well, here an option is going to appear that says confirm recovery email. So you'll have to click confirm recovery email, and you'll paste the recovery email that this website gave you. In my case, it doesn't appear because I had already logged in on this account. So the history got saved and it doesn't appear. Then, if it tells you that you have to verify the Google Authenticator, then you'll have to copy the secret key. For example, on this channel, they did give me a secret key. On some channels, they don't give it. So on this one, you'd have to copy the secret key if they ask you for the authenticator. Then, well, you can go here to the document. You'll go to the website that's to be able to get the authenticator code. You go here, you paste the key. You'll be able to get the code. As you can see here, it's a 6-digit code. That's the one you have to use. So now we already have the channel. We also have the proxy connected, the anti-detection browser, and that's already most of it done. So the next thing you have to do is connect, well, a phone number. Although if, well, the phone number that you have, you've never connected it to any channel, nor have they deleted any channel on you and you haven't had any problem, then you can use your phone number for this once. But if you've had some problem with another of your channels and your phone number was linked, well, there I recommend that you use this website to get the SMS. Then I'll show you some tips to increase the trust score. The first would be to buy the YouTube Premium free trial, since this, well, makes YouTube trust us more. Since, well, we just made a purchase on their website, even if it's free, but we've made a purchase. So YouTube is going to trust us more. Then another thing you have to do, and that I recommend doing before uploading a video, is test the trust score. And that's easy to test. For example, if you pay attention to this channel, its oldest video was a video of a cat of 3 minutes. I mean, a completely random video. And then it already started to make faceless YouTube content. But first it uploaded this video, and as you see, this video has 300 views because it was testing the impressions. So what you have to do is upload a random video, for example, a video walking down the street. Obviously, without you appearing, it's not necessary. Or driving, or random videos like those, like this channel literally did. So you'll publish that video. Obviously, first you'll have to warm up the channel for about 3 or 7 days, like